I got a market theory about predicting election results. If stocks rise in the 3 months before the election, the incumbent party wins. If they go down in the 3 months before the election, the opposition party wins. Well, the Dow has been down in each of the last 3 months, so that should point towards a Trump victory. I don't hold much store in all of this, but we will discuss. Ashley Webster's here, Liz McDonald, Todd Horwitz, Michael Murphy, Steve Cortez, round the block. I don't care at all about these so-called election market indicators. Do you, Mike Murphy?
I don't, but I think the market up at these levels, Stuart, is not, you're not seeing a lot of buyers or a lot of sellers, not a lot of conviction from either side going into the election. However, I think once the election's over, people are going to look at the Fed needing to raise rates. I think the market is too expensive at these levels.
I see your point. How about you, Steve? Repeat what you said earlier. Do you believe in these market indicators?
No, you know, when something only happens every 4 years, you just don't have a sample size that's large enough for it to be statistically significant. So I don't really care about that. But I do concur with Mike. I think that the markets are in trouble regardless of who wins. And the reason is the Fed. I think the Fed would have already been normalizing rates, raising rates, if it weren't for the election. Once the election's out of the way, I think the Fed is finally, at last, truly live for December. And I just don't think our economy, sadly, is strong enough to handle even a very small rate increase.
Very interesting. Todd, come in, please. I've got this question to ask you. Does the market go down on November the 9th, just regardless of who wins, just as a kind of a knee-jerk reaction to the election?
It could possibly go down. The market, I agree with both Mike and Steve, the market is in a lot of trouble, and that is because of the Fed legalized Ponzi scheme that they're running. I think it goes down no matter who. After this year, within the next 6 months, we're going to start to see a correction no matter who wins the White House. And to your first theory, if it was down significantly going into the election, it might have some weight. But we've really been flat for the last 3 months, barely down. So I don't think that that really matters.
Yeah, you know, that's true. I mean, how long has it been since I reported the first two numbers on the Dow were 17? It's been 18,000 for a long time. Flat market, that's the truth. And